here about 60 yards or so. There's about 5 or 6 of them, so we're not going to stay on here. Hopefully we'll have a bird down. We got this Mossberg 835 filled with Winchester 3.5s. So hopefully we'll be putting a bird down, so hopefully we'll get back to you.
Good morning. It is May 1st, opening day of turkey season here in the northeast zone of Ohio. And we start the morning with one of these guys. Beautiful, beautiful bird to start the day with, start the season with. James and I I've been scouting these birds for the last 4 weeks here. They've been coming out in this field at comps, and we got permission to hunt here. And I was all excited because they've been here 4 weeks in a row. Well, yesterday I scouted, and they were on the neighboring road. So I was disappointed, but I came out here with James last night, and there was one longbeard out here in this field to my right. So we did some more driving around. We came around, there was a whole flock right over here to my right by this tree. And so I figured they'd be right here this morning. So we parked by the gas well, we walked back here, and no sooner did we get back here and find a spot, we had a bird gobbling, probably only 80 yards, maybe 100 at most. And before I knew it, there were 5 or 6 birds gobbling. So we waited and waited and waited. We hit that Rolling Thunder glass call, and they were blowing up, getting closer. And within, I don't know, an hour after they really got going on the ground, we had 3 hens come out at about 20 yards. And then I could hear this guy spitting and drumming, and he came out with another longbeard, so there were 2 of them. And we shot him about 25 yards. Yeah, I mean, look at that bird. That's gorgeous. What a way to start the season. And it was cold this morning. Truck said 31 when I got down here. So, you know, we dressed up. We even had our beanie on first thing this morning and thicker gloves, and it was pretty cold. But now it's beautiful. The sun's out. It rained for the last 2 days. So everything's muddy and dirty, but what a way to start the season. I'm super stoked. Super stoked. And then that Mossberg 835 with them 3.5-inch Winchester XRs. Can't go wrong. So, good way to start the season. Nice big old longbeard to start the season. So, not the hugest, biggest bird. He's probably only got about an 8 or 9-inch beard and just over 1/2-inch spurs, but he'll do for the first bird of the year. So, we'll get back to you. Hopefully get another one.
At the front of comps again, where we killed our bird yesterday morning. We drove by last night, and that same longbeard with the hens was out here again last night. So we set up in the same exact spot. We used a hen decoy. And he's been gobbling, and it sounds like he has a jake with him. He still has those hens, but they're behind me probably about 100 yards. He's not gobbling as much. He gobbled quite a bit on the roost, but since he flew down, he's only gobbled a couple times. But we have one hen decoy out here, so we'll see what happens. We know they worked their way into this field, so it's a matter of patience and waiting them out. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get our second bird on the ground in the same spot. But we'll see what happens. You know he likes to work this field. I'm gonna get off here because we're not sure where they're at since he won't gobble much. He's not gobbling, so we're gonna get off here. Hopefully we'll get back to you with a bird.
Noon. It is May 12th, and we're out at comps, and we came out to this field. We were out here Monday. This is Wednesday. We were out here Monday, and we saw these birds in this back field, and we couldn't get across the creek because the creek was so high. So we sat in the roost spot, sat there till dark, never saw a turkey.
So today's Wednesday, like I said, we shot up here after work. We came back to this back field, and we just sat here because we see them all the time. Before we knew it, they're in the clear back of this field. They were back there for at least an hour. Finally, they started to work their way. We had 4 jakes and a longbeard. The longbeard got into the woods. I had 2 jakes at less than probably 12 yards, so I couldn't move my gun in time to get to the longbeard, but we did get a jake to end the season. So we did end the season with a bird. We got 2 of them, but we did get a jake, so that's pretty cool. So that'll be good. We'll have some turkey meat, and we'll be good to go. So pretty cool. It's only been a week and a half of the season, so I've never tagged out this fast, but I can't say enough for these Rolling Thunder calls. I didn't use any calls, like I said this time. I just sat here. I knew they would, they would eventually work their way into this corner, and they did. But again, that Mossberg 835 with them Winchester XRs, man, those 3.5s. I mean, he didn't have a prayer. We shot him at like 12 yards. So, awesome night. It's cool. It's about 54, 55 degrees, and blue skies, sun's out. Just beautiful. So, again, we end the season with a jake. We started the season with a longbeard. So, pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. He's got a little bit of a goatee here. But yeah, we peppered him. So, pretty awesome. I'm excited to end the season like this. Kill 2 birds, so we're doing good. This Mossberg 835, that's 3 in a row for that one. So, we already called him in, got him tagged. So we're going to go ahead and tote this guy out of here, get home, breast him out, call it an evening. Thanks for joining us. Deer time.